Hello and welcome back to the channel. Animated Alex here. I'm playing my little racing car game that I've been working on. If you follow the channel, you will probably already recognize it. Although I've now changed the colors and we've got a little bit more happening on the screen. We've got some user-defined graphics. We've got a scenery that now moves when we hit a corner. And if I go too far over, we've got some collision detection. Well, not only that, we also now have, just wait for it to load up. We have a second option. We can have a Ferrari. So the one you just seen was the basic racer. If I push 2, ready, steady, go. We've now got a Ferrari. Push Q to go fast. If I push A, we slow back down. So we've now got an accelerator and a brake, basically. Unfortunately, there is nothing to overtake yet because there are no other vehicles on the track. I'm still debating whether or not to actually have anything else on the track. Or maybe just make the tracks harder as the levels progress. It's going to be quite easy to do that rather than having other stuff on the track, because I am worried about slowing this down a bit too much with the basic code. As you enter the corners, I've made the car drift into the corner as well, so you've got to fight with the keys to keep it back on the track. I'm still debating whether to improve the corners a little bit. They do kind of just jump up on the screen at the moment. I don't know whether to ease them in slightly or just to keep it as it is. That's something I haven't decided yet. After all, it's only a basic game. You know, it's ZX Spectrum Basic this has been programmed in. So I don't think it's too bad as it looks at the moment. It plays all right. It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I've improved the mountains in the background as well, and we've got a nice glowing white moon there with some stars in the sky. And on the right hand side you can see we've got lap 1 and a little arrow just telling us what direction we're going in. As you can see, it changes now because I'm going round a corner. I did have a speedo up there as well, but I took it down. I didn't like it. So the reason for the laps is, at the moment, I've got to complete 3 laps to finish this track. So my thinking was to make the tracks more difficult as the levels progress. It's easier for me to do that than it is to put something else up on the screen as another car to avoid. I did try just having like a block on the screen moving towards me for something to overtake, and I will say it did slow it down quite a lot. Could have just been the way I programmed it, perhaps. So I am still experimenting with that, because it would be nice to have something on the road to overtake. Or do we just have this as a general lap racer, so just try and get round the track without crashing? But with all that being said, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out so far. The reason why I've done the cones red with the red Ferrari is because of the way I've programmed it, basically, and because of color clash. Because I'm using over 1 to create the flashing flickering of the traffic cones to give you that impression of movement. I've got a massive great space on the print statement for each one of those, from cone to cone. So obviously anything of a different color in between those cones, the over 1 is interfering with it. So when they were white, for instance, the back end of the Ferrari would flicker white. Didn't look too bad because you could argue, oh, it's the moonlight making it bounce off the back of the car. But it was just too much flickering going up on the screen. It was just too distracting. So anyway, I think it looks okay in red. And we should get to see the finish line any moment now. There you go. So yeah, let me know what you think of it so far. Do you like the idea of it just being a track racer? So different tracks, sharp, you know, more bends to get round, making you concentrate more, obviously, to stay on the track. And the idea of the game is just to complete, let's say I designed 3 tracks, for instance. You've got to complete 3 tracks to complete the game. Each track getting harder as the game progresses. Or should I go down the realms of introducing other race cars into the game? My only fear with doing that is it could slow it down. And I know it's going to slow it down as well. But not necessarily. You know, I might be able to get around it somehow. But anyway, that's all I've got for you on this video. Just wanted to quickly show you the update of this one. So for now, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.